channels such as social media, and also even some of the digital, our digital footprint we leave behind. It's become even more important for us to protect our personal data. We have to be cautious about what we put out there. We have to be cautious about who we put out, because basically anything you put out today, once it goes out, it becomes very difficult for you to be able to get it out. And so it's really important for us to be guided. We're also calling especially for data controllers, because it's a two-way street. There is the data subjects who sometimes don't know what their rights are and what their responsibilities are, and may not have adequate information. But it's also a responsibility of those that collect this information to make sure that, one, the Data Protection Act requires that they register with the Data Protection Commission to be able to process personal data, to be able to collect and process personal information. And secondly, when they want to change the processing, that they also come and then get a data protection impact assessment done in terms of the new processing. So it's a two-way street. One is the data subject needs to understand that, especially with the rise of digital channels and digital tools, anything you put out runs the risk of, one, being kept there for a very long time, and secondly, it being used in different ways. But it's also important to ensure that we have what we call purpose limitation as a data controller, that when you collect information, you can only use it for the purpose for which you collected it. The Data Protection Act also requires that you collect only what is required. So maybe you think that, oh, you're going to collect this information, only use it for one thing, and you repurpose it. No, it's not allowed under the Act. So there's a limitation on what you can use the information for. There's also a requirement for you to ensure that the environment in which you place this information is actually an environment that is safe and secure. So the safety of your channels, that if you are doing, for example, a digital channel, that you do what is called a penetration assessment, you do what is called a vulnerability assessment, to make sure that nobody can break into your platform, your system, and extract this information and be able to put it out there.